7:55 for this Tuesday morning. Thanks so much for joining us on Tuesday, November 7th. Thanks for being here. Today we were supposed to be with Bill Herman. I know you're used to seeing Chris Romero in this slot, and Chris and Bill had flipped for this week, and not sure what happened. Hopefully Bill is okay. Maybe he just overslept. That could be. Out late last night watching the Packers lose to the Lions on Monday Night Football at Lambeau Field. It was a good experience with Alton Olson and Gene Neri and Alton's friend Nate as well. Had a good time. Good morning, Alton. Good morning, Wes. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Casey Keller. And today our topic was scheduled to be timing. So I'm going to move forward with that because I feel it's something that is important to chat about. Good morning, Michael. Thank you for being here. Alton, it's too early. You didn't drive home 2 hours last night after I left you. Gene messaged me at like an hour after I got home. I was wondering if I got home safe, and I was already in bed. So good morning, Dawson. Timing is our topic of today. I want to encourage you to think about it from the simplest form and then move on to the greatest form. And that is, in regards to timing, we all deal with timing if we're performing as a disc jockey or as a photographer, somewhere in the event space, an event planner, a coordinator, food and beverage. You always deal with timing. Doesn't matter what it is. And so if you think about it from its simplest form, for example, transitioning music, you want to wait until that decrescendo hits the exact right spot before you start the next song to make a smooth segue. You want to make sure that you are pouring champagne at the exact right timing so that it stays chilled right before toasts happen if you're part of food and beverage. You want to make sure that the food is not dropped until it's absolutely ready to go for your guests to eat. There's all kinds of things that focus on timing from the events industry. But I want you to also think about timing from a standpoint of how you approach people, how you approach your actual life. Getting a little deep. Good cold morning to Dave Turnier. Good morning, Dave. Timing to me is crucial. And in my life, I've been blessed with having some excellent timing over the years, being in the right place at the right time, if you will. But timing, if you're talking about involving someone, it's important to understand where they're coming from as well. It's important to connect with them on a deeper level and understand that there may be things going on under the surface that you have no idea about. So the whole point of this is to always be kind up front, because you never know if your timing is going to be off with a well-placed joke, if you will. I had someone not that long ago make a comment to me about, it was a negative comment about, hanging, if you will. And I just went through a pretty traumatic thing. It wasn't someone extremely close to me, but it was someone that I knew and helped and worked with. And at that point, that was a very insensitive comment, and that person had no idea, right? They had no idea. And I get that, but it put me over the edge. And I started crying and everything else. So I just encourage you to think about your timing and think about the well-placed joke. Just be careful. Not that we want to be overly sensitive, but just be mindful and be respectful until you really know someone. Just be careful of your timing, if you will. Timing applies to many, many things. Comedy is all about timing. And you have to know if you're funny or not. So take some comedy classes. If you want to improve your timing, I would strongly encourage you to take some comedy classes. Work through humorous speech contests in your Toastmasters manual if you attend Toastmasters. Make sure you work towards that. Think about ways you can improve your timing. And I think to improve your timing, it really starts, good morning, Howard Wallach. It really starts with understanding the other person And as I've said for years, how you can serve them better. Sum tertius, right? It goes back to that again. Alton said, "Oh, you're fond of those Latin phrases." And yeah, I am. I absolutely am. And Alton taught me another one just the other day about buyer beware. So look that up for a Latin phrase if you want, but a completely different topic. So anyway, hospitality, empathy, absolutely. Howard Wallach, absolutely. Good morning, Rich. Good morning, Christopher. Thank you for joining us. So that's going to be it for Live at 7:55 for today. Tomorrow, we are going to talk about letting go of something. Trust me, it's something you don't want to miss tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit of a rant, if I can be honest. And many of you have seen me rant, and many of you have not seen me rant. So it should be good tomorrow. So join us tomorrow for a little bit of a rant, if you will. And we're going to talk about letting go of something. Good evening, Serge. Thanks for joining us. This is Live at 7:55, your daily motivational kickstart. Thanks for watching today's episode. If you like what you see, please share the episodes. We encourage you to please share. Use the hashtag Live at 7:55. Share the episode to your friends. Thank you, Rod, for joining us. Greatly appreciate your viewership here. Again, if you like the content, please share. Greatly appreciate it. Also coming up, we have Mobile Beat Cruise coming up here at the end of the month. Looking forward to that and being a part of that great event on the Carnival Cruise Lines ship, the Sensation, actually a sister ship to the one I used to work on. And then, of course, we got Midwest DJs Live upcoming. So big, Midwest DJs Live 10. So big, we had to take over 2 months, April 30th, May 1st. It's going to be a great event at the Potawatomi Hotel and Casino. Get your tickets now if you haven't already done so. MidwestDJsLive.com. I believe they're $99. $99 for 2 days of education, networking with your friends, breaking bread, learning something new that you can take back to your business and multiply that $99 investment tenfold. Timing left to the cruise, Nick Sandstrom says 20 days. Yeah, my November is packed, Nick. I'm on, I'll be in 4 different cities before I hit Miami. So looking forward to that as well. Thanks so much for watching Live at 7:55. We will see you tomorrow morning. We're talking about letting go of something, a little bit of a rant. See you tomorrow.